how many people do we know and have lived the fact of chronically chasing money, getting the money, and then at least for me, having nothing to show for it because I'm more addicted to how much money I am making versus how much I'm keeping, and I'm out of a place of just trying to control and I'm trying to mitigate.
Yeah, but if you're like legitimate, this is how it gets in. The devil gets in where he fits in.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need to know about the devil. Like he gets in where he fits in every single time.
Right.
So if you're legitimately poor, if you're legitimately struggling financially, and you don't know, because no one's ever taught you, because all of our churches are poor, no one's ever taught you here's how the kingdom works from a resource allocation standpoint, then the only thing you have to turn to is taking care of yourself. Then it works. Then it's reinforced. Then when you move on and you're at a different level, the only thing you've ever learned experientially is taking care of yourself. And it works again. And the altar gets stronger. And you do that for the rest of your life until you get free. And you don't realize that you're becoming more anxious the more money you have. More afraid the more money you have.
You have more to lose.
You have more to lose. Now you're trying to protect that while you're trying to pursue. And then it'll block you at certain points because you're like, I have conflicting values now. Like I don't want to lose, but I still want to win, but I don't want to lose a little bit more than I want to win. Like the drive to not lose is stronger than the drive to win. And so you can't move beyond a certain point because you have conflicting values. One value says, hey, stop pushing because this is the most we can handle protecting at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other side says, keep pushing because you can make more. And then you're living in just literal tension all the time. Your body is full of cortisol and nothing else. And you're stressed all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Wow.
Let's go into the science and we can hit some of the spiritual stuff for a minute.
Let's go.
I'm gonna read Ecclesiastes at the end. The propensity of like anxiety comes down to like, really, if you want to just put it in a nutshell, is like you're afraid of some negative situation. Let's just call it fear of loss. Like you're afraid to lose. And there is no, like all of it's tied to survival mechanisms. So people just need to be careful. If you're like, man, I really struggle with anxiety, and then you get mad at yourself, you're going to become more anxious. Don't do that because your anxiety is not what's hurting you. It's your orientation that's hurting you. And anxiety is just like a very evolutionary, like I have a fear of loss. It's in the survival circuits of the brain. So if you just go crazy and you're like, I'm going to reverse all of this, then you're in just as much of a dangerous spot, because then you're like running full bore at a freaking car that's driving at that. Extremes are not helpful in the realm of anxiety.
Yeah. So
the fear of loss is what's sort of running like a movie in your head all of the time. And so we have to tackle that, and then we can get into some of the neurochemistry of how it actually gets there.